Hey guys, Happy New Year again. This time the Lunar New Year. And the title of this message is Through Unity and Perseverance, we will become victors in front of heaven and all humankind. Wow, that's a big statement. So this is 2023, the Lunar New Year, and I believe this is a time of new opportunity. New time, new opportunity. So whatever it is that you are carrying from before, including old concepts, old problems, maybe there's a chance that we can just leave those things behind. Leave the old shadows behind. Would you like to do that? And start new. Start new. I kind of like this whole sort of solar new year and lunar new year. Yesterday we just finished a 21-day condition with our leaders in preparation for today, which is really the launch of our earnest, hard work and effort of love and joy for our third HJ Love offering, and which is the donation for the Chonwon Gung. So, I've been talking about this for several weeks, started talking about it a year ago, but I just wanted you to know that the time between the solar new year and the lunar new year, this is kind of our traditional time when we're focusing on this. So this is the year of the black rabbit. And Mother spoke about this, so I'm going to be sharing some of Mother's words from this sort of past New Year celebration on January 3rd. And I'm also going to be sharing some words from True Father when he was addressing members at Belvedere on the New Year's Day of 1987. So some years ago, but I really feel some important concepts from both Father's words and Mother's words I want to convey to you today. So this year of the Black Rabbit signifies a year of great achievement. I believe that this year we can and will, with unity and perseverance, achieve great things, great things. So first, let us share some words of our true mother. And this was just 3 weeks ago. This year, the 11th year of Chonilguk, which sees the conclusion of a 10-year cycle and a new beginning, is the year of the Black Rabbit, filled with indescribable delight and joy, in which the providence unfolds substantially on earth, together with the dream and wish of the Creator, our Heavenly Parent, and with true parents. Like a rabbit, be industrious and fruitful. This is the year of an intelligent, well-loved animal that people cannot treat thoughtlessly. So this is, rich with content, even just this one quote from our true mother. Like a rabbit, be industrious and fruitful. So of course, true mother's encouraging us to be industrious, to bring great fruit, and also to know our position, to know our value, and to know our place. Because she is using the image of the black rabbit to describe who she sees us as. So this is the year in which intelligent and well-loved animal that people cannot treat thoughtlessly. So that is us. We are those who should be intelligent, fruitful, industrious, all these things, but also know our place and know our position, brothers and sisters. Stand up straight with our shoulders back. We are people whom which should not be treated thoughtlessly. Others should be careful if they choose to treat you thoughtlessly. You are an important son, daughter, blessed family of God. And so you first should know your value and position and face others, meet others, speak with others lovingly from that position, from that place, for that is your true value and position. You know, we have great, great accomplishments ahead of us. Individually, family level, community level, the whole thing. Let us really believe that this year of 2023 will be a great year of great fruit and great accomplishments. But to do well, we have to do so with absolute unity, and not just as a slogan, not just as a theme, not just as an idea, but really sincerely. We have to unite together through unity and perseverance together. So, here's some words from our true Father. He said, looking back through history, we see that the direction of God's dispensation and the orientation of those people who worked to realize it had to be united, or else the dispensation suffered setbacks. So Father's saying when we study history, and we look particularly at God's dispensation throughout history, and together with the central people who were chosen at any time throughout that history, in order to bring that victory, these people needed to be united. Otherwise, without fail, the dispensation would face setbacks, suffer setbacks. And I've been talking about this the last few weeks. In particular, I think last week, we are not anymore in the era of indemnity. However, we can still choose to pay it. We can still choose to pay indemnity or suffer setbacks and delays if we are not truly, truly united. And you know, now would be the time, now in particular would be the time that we would be challenged or tested, to waver, to wonder, to have doubt. You know, it is often when we are challenged, is exactly when we wonder, waver, and have doubt. So if you are suffering some challenge, personally or as a family, certainly we can see as a community we have more than enough issues that we can talk about that are challenging us. But you might even consider that those types of challenges are proof, almost proof in and of themselves, that we are nearing a great and holy achievement. So, our unity and our perseverance to overcome those challenges is really key. It's really key. It's actually key as to whether or not that victory can happen. Some more words from True Father. For example, God called the Israelites, centering on Jacob. But we can observe clearly that there was often a discrepancy between God's direction and the attitudes of the Israelites. A big difference existed between the standard that God expected of them and their actual response to Him. So at the time, their day-to-day experience would have been based on their faith and their goal, but also their reality. And their daily choices would have been, caught up in this reality. But Father's clearly saying that there are times that you can see the relationship between God and the Israelites where God's view and expectation and their view and determination were different. Not aligned, but different. So the question really is whether we are pursuing our objectives, whether we are running from our fears or playing with our own concepts, or whether we are truly trying to achieve Heavenly Parents' objectives. So right now, there may be many, and I've been talking about this for weeks, there are many who claim to have a better idea about Heavenly Parents' objectives than True Mother. So that's a big ask So it doesn't matter whether you quote, Jesus or True Father, whomever you quote, if you quote to me based on your understanding of what they said, that I should be doing something different than what Mother's asking me to do, then you're not really asking me to unite with them. You're asking me to unite with your understanding of what Heavenly Parent is telling me. So be careful. I say we're lucky because we're still alive at the time of True Parent's life on earth. True Mother. And she's telling us very clearly what to do, right? So our unity with True Mother right now is absolutely unity and perseverance to achieve the goals that Mother's asking us to achieve. This is what we must do. Anything else, don't make it complicated. Be my guest. If you want to do something else, I say, let's really be careful to listen to True Mother and follow her. True Father said, the objectives of God and our posture have to be in unison. So posture. Posture is like this, like this is a slumped posture. This is an upright and erect posture. But the point Father's saying is God's objectives and our posture, God's goal and our alignment, our response to God's goal have to be in unison. Otherwise, even if we are moving, we are going in a zigzag rather than a straight line. This is Father's word. This is very true. The objectives of God and our posture have to be in unison. Otherwise, even if we're moving, looks like we're making progress, looks like we're busy, looks like we're attending, looks like we're following and uniting. But if our actual inner mind and heart, our posture, our spiritual and physical substantial posture, to the degree it's not in line with Heavenly Parent, we will zigzag. Zigzag means if we're lucky. Zigzag means, okay, we're going to go over here, hit a wall, and then kind of recorrect and go over here and hit a wall. So maybe maybe even this course eventually will get there if you enjoy long and painful journeys. But how many more people need to suffer on such a journey? Starting with Heavenly Parent and True Parents. So, you have to think about, why does it really take so long? Why has it taken us so long? I've been talking about this, right? Even the Chonwongung shouldn't have taken this long. Mother's talking about it, right? Why does it take so long? Why does it seem so difficult? Why does it seem like there's always another big mountain to climb? So it's easy to lose hope, for sure. Easy to feel tired. Maybe it's too difficult to overcome those daily challenges. It's already difficult enough to overcome the daily challenges, let alone keep our mind on some big, impossible dream. Surely, you must feel that way sometimes. So I want to give you a little secret from our True Father. He said, it is a firmly established formula that in order to win the victory, substantially, the real victory, we have to persevere. We have to persevere through and over and surmount much difficulty, environmentally as well as personally. So there's a lot that Father's saying here. Father's saying, first of all, it's a firmly established formula. So this is just known. This is it. This is how it is, guys. That in order to win the victory substantially, which is the real victory. So Father's saying the real victory is the substantial victory. It is the substantial settlement of the victory. We have to persevere through and surmount much difficulty, both within the environment and within ourselves. So this is very deep, very interesting because, okay, there is a point at which the victory is secured. But that point in time is different from when the victory is substantiated. Father talks about even Jacob securing the victory and yet needing to ultimately go through a period of 21 years to substantiate the victory. Well, it didn't really need to be 21 years, did it? And the Israelites didn't need to wander so long in the wilderness, did they? But such periods of time were faced in order to actually substantiate the victory. And how much time we take also depends on us. But don't be surprised that the challenges exist. Don't be surprised that the environment will give you challenges. And don't be surprised that your inner heart, your mind internally will give you challenges. This is the nature of the rule. That in order to win the victory substantially, which is the real victory, we have to actually persevere through those things and over those things. That's the whole point. The substantial victory, the substantial settlement that True Mother is guiding us to do, by definition, will have to overcome these challenges. And even if you're perfect, even if you've been doing all the right things, you may find yourself partaking in these challenges, suffering from these challenges and setbacks, not only because of our own histories, but also because Mother asked us to take responsibility for the history of the movement, therefore responsibility for the history of the providence, and therefore responsibility for everything that went right and everything that went wrong. Responsibility for true parents. Responsibility for our parents also. And it will take this type of perseverance to complete the Chonwongung. You know, this is the battle that we are in. You might think that it is too basic, too banal, too simple, too external to describe the construction of the Chonwongung having anything to do with some kind of a battle. But I think it is precisely that stone and marble and concrete structure and the construction of that structure that is the perfect symbol and the perfect story to symbolize the incredible mountain that we seek to climb and the challenges that we have to scramble through to climb it. So this really is a time of such a battle. So who's the hero of this movie? Who is the hero of this victory? Is it True Mother? Sure. Is it True Mother alone? No. Mother herself, although she is the substantial embodiment of Heavenly Parent on earth today, needs you, needs us. Isn't that amazing? And so those of you who have received the call, those of you who are listening to this, those of you who are in relationship with true parents, this is your call again and again and again, to listen with them, to listen to them, to unite with them, and to persevere with them. Mother alone cannot make it happen. So from Mother's perspective, I would say you are the hero of the story, or you should be the hero of the story. This is up to us. It's up to each of us to make it happen. And you know, True Mother loves you so deeply, loves us so deeply, and trusts us also. She's actually betting everything on us. Depending on us means betting everything on us. She prays for you and dreams for you and pushes you to truly become people of whom others speak about with great pride. That means Mother's looking at you and thinking, my children, my blessed families, my Chombo couples, these are the people whom humankind will boast about with great pride and joy. You know? That means your industriousness, your fruits, your efforts, you. No one among you is too small or too new or too young or too insignificant. No. Each of you can be the incredible hero for true parents and Heavenly Parent. And True Mother completely believes in you. Mother says, I hope that centered on Heavenly Parent, you will become united, blessed families and chombo couples that can newly cherish and embrace people in all situations. And that you ultimately become blessed families that are respected and spoken of with pride as victors in front of heaven and all humankind. Mother believes in you. She believes in you. She believes that you will become united, blessed families and chombo victors that can newly cherish, not in some old way according to old concepts, but newly cherish. That means adore and love and embrace and take care of. Newly cherish and embrace people. Who? People. Which people? All people. All people must know about Heavenly Parent. All people must know about true parents. All people are to become, will become citizens of Chonil-guk. Just a matter of time. And it will be you who newly and freshly loves and embraces them. And through this attendance to Heavenly Parent, through this industriousness, through this unity and perseverance, it will be you who are respected and spoken of with great pride as victors in front of heaven and all humankind. This is Mother's, not just Mother's casual speech. This is Mother's declaration before Heavenly Parent and true parents. Don't you know? This is incredible. So, in summary, unity and perseverance are the key to achieving God's dispensation. And that the time between the declaration of the victory and the substantiation of the victory is our foundation of substance, is our work, is the inevitable journey we must go. The more unity we have and the more convicted we are to persevere, this stuff can happen quickly. Let's not choose the long, winding, zig-zaggy road. Number one. Number two, the year of the Black Rabbit represents new beginnings, a new era where we have the potential to grow and succeed through our hard work. It's a new year and it's a new era centering on the establishment and opening of the Chonwon-gung. And number three, supporting the Chonwon-gung through your donations, not just your prayers, but your donations, and telling everybody about it. Letting everybody be a part of this victory. Let others know about it. Let others contribute to it. And don't do it in a small way. Let our third HJ Love offering be huge. Be huge. Just like the first time when we shocked True Mother, let us shock True Mother again. So no matter how much you think right now is in your mind that you want to give, double it, triple it, quadruple it, no matter the challenge, no matter the challenges we're facing personally, let us first put that goal in mind, and maybe heaven will guide you and support you and solve those challenges beyond your dreams. If you only imagine what's possible, then by definition, you're literally just talking about a human picture. But if you do include the impossible big dream in your goal, then it will require God to come down in your heart and mind, God to come down into your family and help you steer the ship in a direction of great victory, of great outcome. So think big. Think even bigger than whatever big you were thinking. Let us be a substantial hero in True Mother's great victory that she will declare this May 2023. Brothers and sisters, I'm being serious with you. You have the power to be the hero in this story. It is quite possible that 10 years from now or 5 years from now, you may listen to Mother's speech and she may be talking again about, oh, how did you not understand me back then when I was telling you at the beginning of the year 2023? Did you not understand that I was asking you to wake up, to throw away the old concepts, to open in the new era, to unite with me, to persevere with me? Did you not understand? But you didn't understand, and so I could feel, even though maybe you brought some offering, your heart was still left in the past. And so that's why we've had to wait again, another 7 years. Do you want to hear that kind of a speech? Or do you want to really hear the golden honey words of victory in the victory celebration of Mother telling you, you understood me, brothers and sisters. You understood me, my children. You got it. At least here in Asia Pacific 1, guys. Let's do it. Okay? So now, on this new day, of the first day of the Lunar New Year of 2023, the year of the Black Rabbit, let us launch. Between now and May 5, let us go for it, internally and externally. We will take dominion of our internal environment. We will take dominion of our external environment, and we will bring about great victory. Great victory. Through unity and perseverance, we will rise as victors in front of Heavenly Parent, in front of heaven, and in front of all humankind. Happy New Year, brothers and sisters, and God bless you. All right, have a great week, and have a great year.